All right, the big topic lately is relationships on social media. I'm so sick of seeing these motherfucking PhD people who ain't never been to school or college or in a relationship talking about relationships like they're a motherfucking relationship guru. That shit is on my last motherfucking nerves. Cause all these bitches say they experts, right? They all motherfucking experts. Ain't none of these motherfuckers been married. And half of them then had 10 or more partners within a 5-year motherfucking period. So I don't know where is the requirements for a relationship professional, but these motherfuckers are not it. They not it. I just be watching this shit laughing my ass off. Now I ain't even been in that many relationships in my adult life because I don't like people that much, and I was just trying to get my motherfucking life together. And so if I didn't feel no energy with the dude or whatever, then I just let the shit go because I'm not wasting time. I'm not about wasting time. And see, that's what y'all do all the time is waste time and try to force people to like you. You can't make people like you, okay? Either they gonna like you when they see your ass or they not. I don't know where y'all been or how y'all grew up, but the shit go back to elementary. Y'all out here chasing boys and men. Well, they boys, because they ain't trying to step up to be no real man, apparently. And y'all mad at the men when you should be mad at the women, because the women are the one that raised these fucking men because they daddies wasn't around. And the daddy wasn't around because the mama let the son see what she saw, right? She let the son see that her husband wasn't around, and then she sat there and chastised the boy for looking like his daddy and crucified the boy all his life and talked to the boy like he was shit all while he was a youngster, and never trained the boy on how to be a man, but she showed know how to talk shit, cuss him out, call him lazy, and that's why you look like your sorry ass daddy. That's all he heard all his life. So now y'all want these boys to magically be real men? Make it make motherfucking sense, because that ain't how it works. Okay? That is not how it works. But let me get back to the real matter at hand. The chemistry. You remember when you was in school and the guy liked you and he would pursue you, right? He would pursue you. Y'all are behind on times because half of y'all need to watch this fucking National Geographical, Animal Kingdom, and all these other type shows so that you can see what the male species does to the female species, right? I don't know if y'all watch these fucking bird videos, but these are my favorite motherfucking videos. These goddamn birds be out here trying to put they pimp on these female birds in the world. If you want to know about relationship, watch them motherfucking cockatoo birds. These goddamn birds, dude, when he see this woman, they performing motherfucking dances to get these goddamn women to get them to notice them, right? They doing motherfucking Latin dances and fucking tangos and shit to attract the eye of the female bird. Do you understand what I'm saying? The man is doing tricks and shit to get the woman, the female bird. Now, I ain't never seen one where the female bird is in here playing I Spy on these motherfuckers. I ain't never seen no female bird follow him, see where he live, see where he work, see if he married, see if he got kids. I ain't never seen no female bird following the male. It's always the male bird in pursuit. Because that bitch, the female, excuse me, she knows she is the shit. She knows she the shit. She got many choices to choose from. And I don't give a damn what y'all say, the ratio for men to women and all that bullshit. Don't give a damn what y'all say. Because half these women are gay now. So that ratio it don't even play out the same way it used to. Okay? Half the men gay, half the women are gay. So we ought to be almost even Steven with ratio to men to women. Now, I'm just saying. I ain't talking about nobody. I ain't putting nobody down. Whatever choice is your choice. But I'm just saying. Okay? The heterosexual folks should be almost equal by now with the shit that's going on in the world. So anyway, I was thinking about when I saw this last cockatoo bird do this dance, that shit was hilarious. Hilarious. I'm telling you, if you want to know about relationships, watch these goddamn birds. Because they don't fuck around in this world when it comes to relationships. When I was in high school, I was popular. Okay, I was popular. I was a cheerleader. I made cheerleader when I was a freshman. I was the first one to do it. Everybody knew who I was. I was a gymnast. I was the first person to do gymnastics on the cheerleading team. And then I was one of the most hated people in the school because of this, right? But what a lot of the people who didn't like me and some, which were the girls, a lot of them tried to double and triple team me sometimes, but they didn't know that all the people on the baseball team and the football team grew up with me in the park at Yellowstone Park. And so one time all these girls come rolling up to me at my locker, which was near the boys' gym and in front of one of the practice gyms. And they coming out the locker room, and these girls are walking up to me almost at the same motherfucking time. And so they over there neck popping and shit. I'm just opening my locker. I ain't paying them no mind because, bitch, I'm not scared of y'all. Y'all didn't do y'all research. I'm not scared of y'all. So the guys, they see these girls surrounding me and they go, Tone, you okay? I turn around, I say, nah, these bitches trying to fight me or something, mad that I made cheerleader or whatever. So all these guys, they over 6 feet, they roll up and stand behind these girls. You need some help? So they see the guys. Now all their ass is out of here. They turn around and run. You want us to handle this for you? I'm like, y'all already didn't handle it, but y'all know I wasn't scared. We know you wasn't scared. But we ain't finna let nobody walk up on your ass, Tone. We fam. And from that day on, ain't nobody ever mess with me. None of them chicks, okay? None of them chicks. Because, see, they don't understand that half them dudes wanted to date me at once upon a time. Because I'm sexy. Because I'm sexy, But because I'm just good, we all played baseball together. They knew who I was. But there was some that had crushes on me. And so I remember this one guy in high school, right? Vince. If I tell y'all Vince loved my black ass, baby, Vince was in love with me. So we were almost, I'm trying to, you know what? I can't remember. It's how tall Vince was because he wasn't tall. I can't remember if we were the same height or if he was like an inch shorter than me or something. It just seems like he was about an inch shorter than me. That's what I'm trying to remember because he was not a tall guy. And Vince was a pretty brown boy. He had slightly bigger eyes than me. Well, everybody's eyes was bigger than mine because I had Asian looking deep sunken eyes, I look totally different than what I look like right now. But anyway, Vince loved me. That boy used to be at my locker every fucking period. You want me to, can I walk you to your class? Can I take your books? Let me carry your books. That boy was diligent. Do you hear me? Diligent. He loved him some me. And so I was like, boy, I don't have time for this. You need to go to your own class and leave me be. That boy wasn't playing. And so one day he said, okay, you got sexy lips, right? And I'm like, I do. He said, yeah. Okay. He said, I'll leave you alone if you let me kiss you. See, why do dudes, see, this is what y'all don't understand. Them dudes who really, really like you, they got a proposition for your ass. They always have some kind of goddamn proposition. Like you're not smart enough to know that you be a proposition. I'm like, so I started laughing like, boy, ain't nobody trying to kiss you, shit. That boy bugged me for weeks. Do you hear me? To get a kiss of the sweet lip. Okay. I would like giving everybody a taste of the sweet lip. And then when I was younger, I wasn't that girl that was always trying to have a boyfriend, or that was a sexually thinking teenager. I wasn't into that because I'm the oldest. I had adult problems. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get these kids home. I'm trying to make sure mama don't wake up in the middle of the night and beat our ass for not washing dishes and shit like that. I wasn't trying to worry about no boys when I was a child. Okay. Now I did like some boys. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, Vince wanted a kiss. Come on, Trish. Let me get a kiss. That's what he used to call me. I don't allow people to give me nicknames. Okay. My name is Patricia. Right. But if I halfway like you and you give me a nickname and it's kind of cute, I might not correct you. I might let you go and call me the nickname. But if I correct you, then you're not giving me no nickname because I like my name, Patricia. Come on, Trish. Come on, Trish. So one day I said, okay. And then after this, you going to leave me the fuck alone. Okay. So behind the stage at school is a little area that nobody ever uses. So you go to the drama department, or the band room was on this side and the drama department was on this side. And then there was, I think, little bathrooms that they kept locked back there for people when you come off the stage, the performance stage. And so I said, okay. He said, come over here. We can go right here. If I tell you this was his bird performance, right? Dude, he got ready, baby. He had his hands all up in the air. I couldn't do nothing but laugh because he was being cute. He was being cute. That boy licked his lips and I let him kiss me. I told y'all I don't like giving people the sweet lip. This nigga followed me home for days. Do you hear me? For days. He was a good kisser. In his defense, he was a good kisser. Now, I ain't had too many people to compare his kissing to, but he was a good kisser. And we did have a little chemistry, a little energy, a little, tingling when we were kissing. And so I said, okay, now we through, right? We through. Nope. That boy, I'll never forget this one day. He followed me all the way home from school, from Jack Yates to Missionary. Where's the Mission? Oh God, it was this popular name of these apartment complexes down Scott Street behind the fire station. Before you get to 610, it used to be these apartments over there. And this boy followed me all the way home. And my mama, woo, let me tell y'all something. Don't let your mama catch no boy follow you home. My mama saw that nigga follow me home. She chased his ass for 2 goddamn blocks. To this day, I don't know if Vince is still alive because I ain't never seen him after that day. Never seen. I never seen him at school again. I ain't never seen him around the way. Vince magically disappeared. I kid you not. I don't know where Vince at. So if anybody know what happened to Vince, let me know. Because he was determined to be my boyfriend. That's what he said. That's what he used to say. But I wasn't trying to be Vince's boyfriend. Like I say, I had adult problems. I wasn't trying to be nobody's boyfriend. I didn't get a boyfriend until maybe the end of 10th grade, I'm thinking. Because the apartments that I just told you about, it used to be a path. Because we lived on Manor. We had a house. They had built some new houses back there. My mama had bought one of them houses. And we didn't even have no real concrete road. It was still a dirt road with a row of new houses. And so instead of walking all the way around, we made a trail through the bushes, and we could cut through and end up in those apartments. And then we would walk through the apartments and then cut on up through to Scott Street, right? And one day I was walking through the goddamn apartments, and this dude was in the doorway. I'll never forget it. And he looked like he was fucking beautiful. He looked like a black Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had these goddamn muscles. He was fucking beautiful. The smile, pretty teeth. And I was with one of my cheerleader friends, right? And she said, that boy looking at you. I said, what boy? And she knew who he was. She said, dude up there. I said, he looking at me? She said, yeah, every time you go through here, I thought you knew him. I said, I don't know him. She said, well, baby, he in love with you. Because he asked me your name one day, and I thought he had introduced himself to you after that. I said, no, I don't know him, but he fine as hell. And that was when I first got my boyfriend in high school. And then that didn't even happen right away. But y'all out here chasing folks that don't even like you. See, this is the other thing. How y'all on these goddamn podcasts talking about you don't even like your wife or your partner? And y'all just sitting there suffering in silence. That's why now we know why these statistics are high for men dying early or the woman dying early, because y'all sitting in these goddamn relationships miserable and stressed out. That shit causes cancers and all kind of other illnesses to your body. And then these guys, y'all end up in the old folks' home mad at these goddamn people that work in these care centers, making their lives a living hell because you fucked up your whole life as a child or as a man, a young adult, or whatever. Because y'all want to play the field. You should have never got married. You should have just kept playing the motherfucking field. And then you wouldn't be so mad. But y'all try to do all this chasing folks, women. But these women, y'all out here chasing these dudes that don't want you. If he wants you, he gonna let you know, period. Point blank. And I ain't talking about just, y'all think somebody wants y'all just, you think somebody want a relationship with you just because he wants sex. No, it's two different feelings. Y'all need to learn how to decipher the love feeling from the sexual feeling, because those are two different types of attention. And that's what y'all don't know. It's two different types of attention. And y'all not using your intuition, ladies. Some of you want to learn something. That's what the fuck y'all need to go do, is learn how to use your female intuition, because you bitches ain't using that shit at all. Y'all not using that at all. That was the gift from God right there, female intuition. Y'all not even using, y'all ignore that shit like you're crazy or something. That's your biggest tool in life. That's your protection. That's your protection. And then while y'all with these ragged ass guys, you missing out on the one who really wanted to be with you. Because you dealing with his ragged ass, wondering where he at 12, 1, 2 o'clock. I ain't never been that person to wonder where nobody is. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't want to be with me, adios amigos. Because guess what? I'm sexy, and I'm going to find me another man if I want another man. If I want to be in a relationship, I'll be in a relationship. I ain't never had that problem. Just recently, I'm at work at my new job, and I have to deal with the public sometimes. And this man get off the elevator, and he look and turn and see me because the doors are open. And he's just standing there, and I'm sitting to myself like, be kind, be good. And I say, hi, how are you? How may I help you? And he saunters over there. You are beautiful. I said, thank you. Thank you. How can I help you? No, you are absolutely beautiful. I said, thank you. I appreciate it. How can I help you? And so he tell me what he need or whatever. And while he's talking, he's steadily saying how beautiful I am. And I'm like, okay, you got one more motherfucking time to tell me how pretty I am. I already didn't acknowledge that and said that. And I'm not trying to be rude, right? But I ain't feel no chemistry, so I don't care. Now I know some of y'all gonna say, you might not fall in love with him right away. Well, for me, he had been there 5 minutes already. If I ain't felt nothing in 5 minutes, he ain't it. He ain't it. I don't care what y'all say. Not for me. I don't care what y'all say. I didn't feel it. Now, I ain't saying a person might not feel something later on if you see that person again. I'm not saying that, because I do understand, and I have heard, heard about married people talking about they ain't like somebody right away and all that shit. But that's not me. I'm not finna, again, waste my time if I don't like you right away. I need to like people right away. I don't have 3 strikes to start liking people. To me, that's a waste of time, So, like I said, y'all need to learn about certain energies on falling in love, or if this is just a 24-hour sex thing or whatever, because if that man don't want you, and y'all be trying to brainwash yourselves, making you think that guy wants you. He don't want you, baby. He don't want you. He don't want you. And stop letting them move in your goddamn house. I had people I knew that let the guy move in, then they get married, and then they get divorced, and now he done took half of her house, the equity out of her house. They only want you for your house. All y'all that think you need a man all the time need to take off from that and meditate and find out who the fuck you are. Because once you become confident in who you are, and when you're ready, God of the universe, God of the world, whoever you believe in, is going to send you the person you need to be with. And if they don't, guess what that fucking mean? You don't need to be with nobody. You need to be happy in yourself, okay? Stop listening to these fake ass relationship gurus who ain't no motherfucking guru, who ain't been to college, who ain't even had no type of thesis or dissertations or studies about relationship, who ain't never seen nobody married in their family, who ain't never seen nobody married at fucking all. And if they always arguing and fussing with a guy and where he at and all this, they ain't even never had a real relationship. Because real relationships don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. Every guy I dated, I ain't never had to worry about where the fuck he was. Ever. Ever. Never. Never. Not at one time ever in my life have I said, where you at? Where you going? Where you at? You ain't been over here. Nope, never. And I ain't gonna start today. Do you understand what I'm saying? Uh-oh. That sounds like gunfire. I live in the hood in Inglewood. All right. I gotta work on that too. I got long-winded on that one. I gotta chop that one up. Thank y'all for watching my rehearsal number 3. And again, I was a little tired. I'm always a little tired, but I'm talking it through because you're going to see these again. I'm going to revamp them. Don't worry. I don't need no notes. I'm taking my own notes. I'm going to watch it over and over, and I'm going to get it right for when I hit that stage. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a like. Leave a comment. I'll see you next time.